I'm not even worried about the intro thing right now because it was just being buggy.
That man said we're not even worried about the intro. We'll do our own intro like we used to. Welcome
Yep.
everybody after the huddle. It's your boy Jacob as always. Jared. Uh, got another Friday show of picks going down. Uh, but let me.
All right. So let's see.
Okay.
All right. I think I got mine set.
Yeah, I sent mine to Facebook and everything.
Yeah, I think mine's automatically to Twitter and shit.
Okay, well I just shared it to like my page and whatnot. But
Yeah.
all right, Doc. Well, like I was saying, welcome everybody after the huddle. Uh, Another week coming up. Saw an interesting Thursday game between the Broncos and the Chiefs that we'll go over a little bit. Uh, had a few things I want to discuss here in the beginning. Uh, we'll start with I think probably the question that is on a lot of people's minds is this right here. When do you think the 49ers are going to lose a game? Okay, so they got, Cleveland, Minnesota, Cincinnati, and then they got a bye. And then they face Jacksonville, Tampa Bay, Seattle. Philly's an interesting one. Was that Seattle again? Then Arizona, Baltimore, and then Washington looks like. And then I can't see it because of the banner. And then the
The
Rams, week
Rams.
18, last week of the season. So
Uh,
when do you think they could possibly lose their first game?
that Philly game's interesting. Yeah, Philly game's interesting. Uh, I don't see them losing to Seattle because they always beat down Seattle.
Oh, word. They do always beat down Seattle, I won't lie.
I really only see Philadelphia, honestly.
Yeah, Philly is I think Jacksonville's interesting if they could, get something going. Maybe they might lose momentum coming out of their bye. Uh Minnesota's interesting, but with no Justin Jefferson, I don't think they can do it. Tampa Bay kind of interesting, but I want to see more. Seattle always plays them tough. So, they got Seattle, Philadelphia, Seattle. I think what could happen is they could beat Seattle. Was that? Yeah, they're at Seattle, okay, the first time. And then they go to Philly. And then they play a very, very tough game in Philly and end up winning that game, but then turn around and lose to Seattle in that following game. Because they're going to play Philly tough. That's going to be one of the most physical, toughest games that we're going to see of the season. So what week is that? 13, week 13, going into 14. If they, I tell you what, if they get past that Seattle, Philadelphia, Seattle stretch, I think they can go undefeated.
I think they
I'm gonna
could.
be real. I'm gonna
I
be
mean,
real.
Jacksonville may play them tough, but I don't see them losing that game.
Mm-mm.
They're not going to lose Tampa.
Cincinnati's a little interesting if their offense is at full power.
That could be a Super Bowl matchup.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that could be an interesting one. Uh, but what's the word I'm looking for? Um, man, I just don't see anybody else that could really like mess with them. You know what I'm saying? Besides maybe Philly or Seattle.
It's like that
Uh,
Batman picture. Just
but a couple of things I want to talk about. Giants are hosting your boy, signing him to our practice squad.
I mean, he's got play time, so I mean, it's not like he's just hasn't played at all. So I mean, he knows he's got starting reps. So
yeah, hopefully he can work out in some form or fashion. We're also hosting Lyle Collins as well.
interesting.
Yeah.
Can he just skip that other team and just go to y'all?
Well, he's going to the Jets first, but it's all like the same. Like,
well, see, I don't think he gets out of. I don't think he gets out of the
Jets.
I don't think he gets out of the Jets facility because they lost Vera Tucker for the year.
We'll see. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. And this is an interesting thing that I saw. So the only tight end in NFL history to post at least 275-yard receiving and 3 touchdowns in the first 5 games of their career since 1975's Walter White. And I love how they have the Breaking Bad Walter White up there. That's a good one. But yeah, it was it's interesting to see how he's already making an impact. And I ain't gonna lie, you called that one from the jump about how he was gonna be. So to see him like come out and put up the numbers that he's been putting up already, it's been kind of mind blowing.
Hey, hold on, we gotta try again, Coz.
I think the link's not working because we had to. What happened was we were trying to get the intro started, so I hit go live, but it wasn't working on his end, so I ended it thinking that we could just restart it like a dumbass. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's mostly on me because I thought we could just like kind of like. I wish we could have like a pause feature. You know what I'm saying? Not like an end feature, but like a pause feature. What's up, Fantasy Football Addicts?
Hey, he actually hopped in. He just messaged me on Twitter too.
Oh, nice. Oh, Tracy and this motherfucker. Let's go. There we are.
All right, T. All right, hey Tracy, I want to know: are y'all gonna beat San Francisco?
Yeah, because we were Tracy. We were just looking at their schedule here, and we were kind of debating on what the stretch is going to be. I say like the hardest stretch that they have is going to be. Let's see, they have Seattle and then Philly and then Seattle again. And what I told Jared, what I think is going to happen is they're going to play Seattle in Seattle first. And I think they're going to beat Seattle first. Then they go play Philly. And it's going to be a very tough battle, a very physical game. And then they end up beating Philly. But then they got to go back home. Because they're in Philly. They got to go back home and play another tough division game against Seattle. Seattle is cake right now. Yo, somebody come get this man's, bro. No, they are not. And then they're coming off their bye week. They're coming off their bye week. And they're coming off of
like on the show. I'm on the screen.
He's good.
He said, "All right, we're working." I had to send it to Twiz.
No, you good, bro. No, I just was talking about when can San Francisco lose, and I think that they have this like little three game stretch right here where they got to play Seattle and then Philly and then they play Seattle again. Oh, what's up, Swizz? What's up, baby?
Let's go, Birds.
So what I think is going to happen, I think they're going to play Seattle in Seattle first, and then they're going to win that game, and then they play Philly in a very, very tough physical game, and then they end up beating Philly that game, and that's going to be Philly's first loss as well.
So you can talk.
And then they got to go back home because they're playing in Philly. They got to go back home to see Seattle again, and I think they're going to lose against Seattle in that second matchup.
That's very possible because Seattle they're a tough team.
Yeah, my homeboy here talking about Seattle is cake right now though, And I just don't agree with that, especially coming off of their bye. They're fully healthy. That includes their line right now. Their offensive line is finally fully healthy for the first time this season. I'm waiting to see when are they going to get JSN more involved. I know it's hard. You got Metcalf, you got Lockett, Noah Fant's been playing pretty well this season to start. You got Walker and I can't remember the second guy's name. It's a long one. It starts with a C. Cherabati or whatever.
Charbonnet. Yeah.
Charbonnet.
That's
Zach Charbonnet.
Yeah. Yeah, him. They got those two in the backfield. So you got weapons all around you. Where does JSN fit into that offense?
And speaking of JSN, bro, fantasy. I don't know if you're still in here, but somebody dropped JSN in one of my leagues. Like just straight out dropped him. So I'm debating if I want to go try to snag him.
Bro, I told you this earlier. Somebody just straight up dropped James Conner for whatever reason. I don't know. And he's on IR, and I get that. Was that is JSN slow start a result of Geno? I don't think it's a result of Geno, to be honest with you. Appreciate that, next year.
15.
I don't think it's a result of Geno. I just think that there's so many playmakers around that they don't know where he can fit in as far as the offense goes.
I agree.
I think they're still trying to work him in and figure out all his strengths and weaknesses. But they keep giving him these like little screen passes or these little 5-yard routes, and it's like, bro, like I'm an Ohio State fan. I watched him at Ohio State go fucking nuts and can run a lot of routes. So I don't understand why they have him on these like little 5 and curls and 5 and outs and little bubble screens, and I'm just like, bro, what are you doing?
Right. JSN had a wrist injury, I think, at one point, so I think it's still kind of screwing with him. This dude, Coz.
My bad, boys.
Hey,
wifey
Coz,
brought home dinner.
Coz, that was good.
Coz, you got to run that story back.
Okay, run the story. Okay. So, food paused. The worst Uber I've ever fucking been in.
Oh, not the worst Uber. Okay, I'm gonna go get some water for this,
Right,
but I got my headphones in, so I'm listening.
Come here.
She wants the food.
You see this beautiful girl? If you're all right, I'm gonna take out the bias real quick. Let me just start from the beginning. So, I'm out for happy hour with my cousins. I don't drink and drive, so I always order Ubers when I'm drinking. So I order an Uber. It's like whatever her name is, Cheryl, pulling up in a RAV4. Pulls up. I'm like, okay. Car pulls up. As soon as she pulls up, I forgot this before. She pulls up, and I'm outside with my cousins because they just we were at the bar, and they're like, all right, we're getting drinks before we go home. So they went to the liquor store right there. They bought a bunch of 24 packs. We're outside. My cousin gives me a beer. Uber pulls up. I'm like, oh, it's me. And she goes, wait, is it 4 of you? And I'm like, no, just me. She's like, okay. I'm like, all right. Off rip, like, all right. Why are you yelling at us? So I walk up to the car, and we see a dog in the passenger seat. It's a Labrador. So it's a beautiful, fluffy Labrador, I get in the car. She goes, don't touch the dog. Don't look at the dog. Don't interact with the dog. It's a service dog. I don't want her to get excited. So off of my head, I'm like, why the fuck is the dog just why do you have
why is the dog in the car if nobody can interact with it?
It's a service dog, but all right, then maybe you shouldn't be doing fucking Uber. Or you should have a fucking blocked off thing for the dog in the back seat. So now again, mind you, it's a Labrador. It's not some little fucking poodle. It's a big ass, fluffy, beautiful lab. And he's sitting there just looking at me, bro. Head on the middle console in the back seat, looking at me. And she not chained him up, but she had a double harness seatbelt for him in the front or some shit, so he couldn't move. But she locked him up, and he's just sitting there looking at me in the back seat. His nose is in the back seat, almost touching my knee. And I was so tempted to just and then, but I'm like, you know what? It's her dog. It's a service dog. I'm not gonna fuck with her. Whatever. It's her dog. It's her car. Whatever. So I take my beer and I'm like, and I just do the soft crack, and And she's like, oh, you have a drink? And I'm like, yeah, just one. You know, I'm a little thirsty. And she goes, is it alcohol? And I'm like, yeah, it's a Bud Light. And she's like, oh, you can't drink that in here because I could get a ticket. And I'm like, all right. Whatever, we're good. Put it in the past. Put it in the little side door thing. I'm like, no biggie. I'll wait. So then we're chilling, and like she turns up the music in the car, and I hear like a girl singing, and it's like rock. I'm like, all right, some girl rock, some Paramore, some Flyleaf, Evanescence. I fuck with it. And then I'm listening, and I hear like, I need you to save me, and I'm like, oh, this is Christian rock.
Oh, I need it.
Oh my god!
Evan said, "I need you to save."
Bro, it was something that when I heard it,
That's fucking
I was like,
hilarious.
this is Christian rock. Like, this is what the fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't drink in the car. I can't praise Satan in the car because it's too holy. I can't touch the fluffy dog who's staring at me like, please touch me. Please pet me.
I'm not
Please,
gonna lie
God.
to you. Hey, Coles, you know what I would have did? Since I already opened it, she turned her head. I'm chugging the bitch.
Bro, I know I went. I didn't hit the.
I would have hit the whole shit. I would have hit the whole shit. Said fuck it.
I never do, just in case of such situations like that, because I don't want her to be like, get out the car. Then I'm like, well, fuck.
What
Now
I
I don't
would've
have
said.
now I got to order another one.
It's liquid water.
Liquid water.
Listen, I was already drinking, so I was like, I don't want to be difficult. I don't like to be difficult, so that's why I was just like, I'm just gonna roll with the punches on this one. But super cute dog, Christian music.
I would have chugged that bitch.
No alcohol. I was like, I was thinking it. I was like, but it was a Bud Light. I don't like chugging Bud Lights. I was like, oh, whatever. I'll suffer. So I'm like, whatever.
That's the story.
So now I'm texting my girl, and I'm like, this is the worst Uber all time. This is 10 minutes from the crib. She's like, oh, so are you going out? I'm like, you just picked me up from the bar, and we're heading to a home address. I'm very clearly going home. Oh, you're going home? And I'm like, yeah, I got a podcast tonight. And then she's like, oh, podcast? You do podcasts? So like, what do you use for a podcast? Like, what do you like? What platform? Like, what do you do? And starts just berating me with questions. Hey, enough. Relax. Sugar. So she starts berating me with questions. And I'm just like, and then she's like, I want to start a
Fantasy
podcast.
is right.
What?
Maybe he was. Maybe he's right. Maybe she had a few.
It's very possible because she was really annoying. And she was like, I want to start a podcast because I'm disabled and I want to talk about being disabled and how we get discriminated against and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right. And then the example she brought up was like one of the bars in downtown Delray, like she pulled up to go to, and she went to go pull in the handicap spot and she couldn't because a girl had pulled into the spot and ran into the bar to use the bathroom, but she pulled into the handicap spot. So she was like, when the girl came
pull
out,
into your handicap spot, Cozy.
she was like, I started yelling at her because she was in the handicap spot, and I was like, mind you, I'm like, I don't think you know what discriminated against means because that's not discrimination. She was like, and then I got kicked out because I had raised my voice to the girl who parked in the handicap spot, and I was like, no, you're right, like that's fucked. That's super messed up. In my head, I'm like, I do not give three fucking shits, lady. But she's driving, so I'm not gonna fucking be a dick, you know. I was just like,
I love how it looks like
it's a
he's
handicap
like
symbol.
Joe off a Family Guy trying to catch a criminal. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Peter. And I was just like, and then she passed my street because she was ranting so hard. I was like, you passed my street. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. 3-point turn, and then almost drove by it again. I was like, no, it's right here on the left. It's right here. And she was like, oh my God, the GPS froze. And I was like, maybe you don't have an Android. I don't know. And I told her StreamYard is like $50 for 3 months, and she was like, oh, that's kind of pricey. And I was like, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't be doing Uber with a dog in the car. Then maybe you should be doing something else.
Yeah.
Because what the hell? Well, that's my story. You guys take it away. I'm just not going
to it.
Trick that my beautiful girlfriend got me.
So,
Take it away.
Oh, Twiz, what were you talking about? What were you talking about earlier? You had some wings and stuff earlier.
Oh yeah, I had some Wingstop. I don't know if you guys have that out there, but it's called Wingstop out here.
Oh yeah, we got Wingstop.
Yeah, we got Wingstop.
Rose.
Wingstop is only for California.
I mean, sometimes I forget because that shit, certain shit's
Hey.
only.
Well, we don't have In and Out over here.
Yeah, because I know that's a. You guys don't have In and Out and don't have Bakers, because that's only strictly.
No, we don't have
California.
Bakers.
Yeah, that's strictly California.
You guys have Pollo Tropical?
Oh yeah, that's my
I doubt
shit.
it.
Pollo, hey, and if you're gonna say it, Pollo Tropical.
Oh, here we go.
I said Tropical.
No,
I had to say it for the white guys.
I had to say it for the white guys.
Pollo Tropical.
All right, so
Oh,
how y'all
no.
want to start this? Y'all want to start with picks or you want to start with fantasy?
Oh, you already know what we start with over here.
hey, I just want to tell you, sorry for your Giants.
I mean, hey, bro, hey, we have a legitimate shot at Caleb Williams, so I'm happy.
Hey, and that's my, because I'm a USC guy. That's my team.
Jared's which way?
Yeah, I'm a
Jared's a USC guy.
Yeah.
Hey, when it
let's
comes to your
go.
Giants, when it
Yeah,
comes to the Giants, I just want to tell you.
Yeah, I'm a
It's
USC
okay.
guy. I'm
That's
loving
cool.
it right now. I'm loving our squad, but our defense sucks.
Oh, bro.
I feel the
like-
opposite
it's
about
like-
Ohio
it's-
State.
It's like Lincoln Riley's defense came with him from where did he come from? Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, bro.
I think.
The offense is crazy. Caleb looks
The offense came with
amazing
him.
in the pocket. He looks like nobody could touch him.
Caleb
It's
looks
a
like
tank
Caleb.
race for
Yeah.
Caleb.
Two,
I'm telling you right now,
Me-
and I hope the Giants win it,
Jacob-
baby.
yeah,
big
fantasy,
tank
me and
race.
Jacob's teams are in it.
Oh, bro,
We're
who
in that
doesn't
race.
want Caleb Williams? That boy gonna go crazy. Look, me personally, I think I talked with Coles already about it. I think he should go to the Vikings with his boy Addison and JJ. He'll go crazy right there.
I
would hate that. I would hate
don't
that so
disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. But no, the Giants need a franchise QB, bruh. We are not gonna. He's had one. He can live with that one for another 10 years, like I have. Okay.
Nah.
You don't need. You just had the greatest quarterback of all time running your franchise for the last 16 something years.
Look,
20 years.
We don't
almost
get.
20 years.
20
Almost
years.
Yeah.
Nobody's
years,
who's,
bro, like
but who's
20
counting?
years, bro.
Yeah, who's counting? All the fucking Super Bowls and the fans. That's who's counting.
We're counting. Look, we're tired of that shit. But hey, to pick it, look, with you guys though,
I know
guys
Philly. I know
you
Philly
guys pay
is.
Daniel Jones too much. So for you guys to get a quarterback, that's gonna go crazy.
Hey, bro, Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That Vikings would be wild if he went there and
Bro.
with JJ and Addison over there, who he was just throwing to. The offensive
Bro.
line is it's okay, but their
think-
defense is
think-
garbage.
Caleb Williams
Oh, yeah.
going to the Vikings is his best option, and I hate it because it's NFC. I
Yeah.
fucking hate it.
Yep.
But I think I think we could all agree. He got his boy Addison. He knows how Addison plays. And now you're gonna go to one of the best wide receivers, possibly to play in NFL. That's crazy, bro. And you can
Come
throw that shit.
Look at it.
I'm saying
Speak-
possibly. There's a lot of time. There's a lot of time.
He's not Jefferson is good. He's not even close to being a top 5 receiver all time.
No, not yet. But there's gonna be in time. He's gonna get there.
Tight
Don't
end Brock
worry.
Bowers. I think he ends up like right outside of the top 10. So whoever's in that like
11 to
12,
15.
13, like 12 to 15 spot, I think he's gonna go right there.
Brock Bowers
Tight
going in the 20s.
Tight ends just don't go up that. And then there's going to be a lot of quarterbacks drafted in this draft. There's going to be a lot of offense drafted in this draft. Like last year, this past draft that just passed was a lot of defense. This
Yeah.
next one's going to be a lot of offense.
I think just because the Giants always Giants, they're gonna want Caleb Williams, and like they're not gonna get that one pick, and they're not gonna be able to trade up for it, and they're gonna have to settle for Bo Nix, which isn't bad. It's not a bad.
Well, hold on now. We could get Drake May. You know what I'm saying?
I think Bo Nix would be a better choice, but
I mean, the motherfucker's been in college for like 8 years.
exactly.
Bro, has he?
That boy don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, he really has.
He don't want to go to the NFL. Why would
Getting
we
his
draft
back-
somebody?
He said, "You know what? I'm waiting. I'm gonna get a little bit more money.
I'm waiting
I'm
for the
gonna-
Giants.
I'm waiting for the Giants. He better not be waiting for no goddamn Giants, bro.
Or
Now, we
I honestly,
need-
I don't think Penix is gonna do good in the NFL.
with the
Don't get
offensive
started.
line and skill players that we have, we need a generational talent at quarterback. And somebody like Caleb Williams is that answer.
So speaking of Addison, now with JJ being there, do y'all think Addison's getting?
I
All the
think he's
targets
going to
now?
go absolutely dumb. I'm not going to lie. I think he is going to go stupid.
I think he goes stupid, but I also think that the other one's he's gonna get some touches as well. What's the other?
KJ Osborne?
Osborne.
KJ
Yeah.
Osborne.
Yeah,
I think
KJ Osborne, yeah.
KJ Osborne's gonna shine, I think, a little bit, but to piggyback off him, I think Addison's gonna go wild. I mean, he's fast.
Yeah, I
bro.
think
He could catch, bro. The boy was good in USC, bro. He was a monster over there. He was a baller. So now, now he has the shot. I mean, obviously you're not gonna take JJ's spot, but you gonna have the opportunity to.
He went crazy against the Eagles at the home opener.
Yeah, he did go crazy, bro.
Yeah, very good game.
He had a great
Yeah,
game.
he had those first 2 weeks Addison had were like great fantasy weeks. After that, it was just kind of like dropped off.
well, it's not so much that he dropped off. I'll be honest. Okay, so like he had one game where he only had like one target. His separation is like I'll tell you what, I agree with you. I agree. His separation is but that boy can run routes. He can.
Mhm.
He can definitely run routes. So, but he's got to put more focus into running it, like more effort and more drive into running his routes so that he can create that separation.
Babe, I love you so
I think he's trying to rely, and this is what a lot and anybody that's ever like talked to college players or played in college can probably attest to this. When even in high school, when you're like faster and bigger than everybody, you kind of just play with that. It's hard to develop skill because you're not being challenged on a skillful level. You're just dominating everybody through your speed and your strength. So what I think he's doing is he's trying to use his speed and agility more so than his skill, and it's not working out to his advantage as far as creating separation. If he focuses more on the skill part, his speed will be what's the word? It all culminate together. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of agree with fantasy, because now Addison's
I do. That is true. Big difference.
Addison is now the number one until JJ comes back. So I mean, he's getting all the number one corners. He's getting Xavier. He's getting Slay whenever they play him. If y'all already played him.
Yeah, we were playing. Who did they play this week?
They got to play San Francisco still,
Woo!
don't they?
So
they play San Francisco in 2 weeks.
Who did they play this week?
The Bears. Minnesota plays the Bears.
Tyler Johnson, Kyler Gordon.
Yeah.
I picked up Deontay Foreman in one of my leagues.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Wow.
I had to. Oh, bro, y'all didn't hear? I didn't tell y'all what happened. Oh, my fucking God. Okay, so this guy in one of my leagues, bruh, and I hope fantasy football addict, I really want you to listen to this if you're in here, bruh, because this is one of the craziest fucking things I've ever heard in my life and ever seen in fantasy. This dude has Christian McCaffrey and Aaron Jones as his running backs. I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. He doesn't really have good wide receivers. Okay, so another guy in our league traded him Stephon Diggs and Saquon Barkley for Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, bro. And then when I asked him, I said, you do know that Saquon Barkley's been dealing with injury, and you also have Aaron Jones who's been dealing with injury. So now you have two injured running backs that have started the year injured. And he goes, "Oh well, it's I'm thinking of it like a risk reward factor." And I'm sitting there thinking, like, what reward is that? Like,
whoa. I'm trying to see.
Hey, watch Jones and Barkley start going off though, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
But Jones isn't even playing.
Hey, week 10 through 17.
Look, McCaffrey going crazy right now.
Crazy. And I agree. Giving him Diggs, I can understand that. But I understand that you want. But dude, I offered this man CeeDee Lamb, Breece Hall, and Tyler Lockett for him, and he said no.
You wait, what? Hold on, what did you say?
I offered Breece Hall, CeeDee Lamb, and Tyler Lockett for Christian McCaffrey, and he said no but he said yes to Saquon and Diggs.
First and foremost, does that man smoke marijuana? Because he must have been high as hell.
Dude, I do, but I'm not that stupid.
I do too, but goddamn, what?
Is he a Bills fan?
No, he's a Saints fan.
Ah, man.
What? He hit the walk-through liquor store before making the
How I
trade.
look at it though, if say I got Christian McCaffrey, so if I got Christian McCaffrey, I'm looking for two. Because you guys are in the keeper league together, right?
No. That's a completely
No.
separate league that I'm in.
Okay, so that's just a league you guys play every year.
The Giants' schedule is pretty favorable, if you ask me. Yeah, but their
The
offensive
keep-
line is terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like their offensive line is garbage, and I think they still have a top 5 strength of schedule.
Wait, so the dude who got McCaffrey, what does his roster look like?
Yeah, what does his roster look like?
I can
Get
write it
rid of
down
Diggs
for you.
and Barkley.
Because look,
I know he has Aaron Jones.
that's crazy.
Now he has Jones, Barkley, Diggs now.
No, the one who traded away, the one who got CMC.
Oh, the one who got CMC?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got Matt Stafford, McLaughlin, which is like the Denver backup,
Yeah.
because he had James Conner, but then he dropped him, so I picked him up and put him on my IR. He's got Mike Evans, Adam Thielen, Laporta, Debo Samuel, what's his name? Debo Samuel, Michael Pittman Jr., the Falcons defense, and Jake Moody as his kicker.
And now CMC.
I got you. I could do y'all one better. Watch this. How we do. Fresh out of school because I was a high school grad.
Ooh.
Shit. In my keeper league, bro, my keeper league is kind of pretty loaded. I got Lawrence, I got Diggs, JJ. I had Nick Chubb before he went down, sadly. Basically. I mean, yeah, I think
What do you say? So the guy who moved Diggs and Barkley should have stayed put. Exactly. I don't know why. Well, the guy who traded. Well, he still has okay. So this is his team.
That's crazy though. That's a wild trade though. Because you figure, look, I don't know. I don't know if that's crazy. Diggs and who'd you say was the second one?
Barkley. This is the guy. This is the guy's team who traded away Christian McCaffrey.
I'm back, baby. Prescott. He traded away McCaffrey, Cooper, Diggs,
Prescott's trash.
McLaurin. What?
Yeah, he didn't have no wide receivers. I will admit that he had nobody at wide receiver.
Even Sugar said that was a bad trade. Right? Sugar, bad trade?
I mean, you got Dak. You got Dak as your quarterback. Horrible.
3 picks.
3 picks. Horrible.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if y'all saw this. Cozy, you might have seen that. You've seen it, but that was Dak.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't see a difference.
I don't see a difference.
What?
I don't see a difference.
All right, y'all. Well, it's that time.
What are you doing, Sugar? What's
It's that time. Every Friday. No, that's funny. Yo, dude in Yankee hat kind of looks like Dak. No offense, LOL.
What?
Don't ever say that in your life.
There's nothing for you.
Hey, he said no offense. That
what's
means he
funny
can say
is-
whatever he wants.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that.
What's funny? Me
I'm
and Jake
straight
used to play. Me and Jake used to play ball with a dude that looked like that. Every time he would, I'm talking about Ricky. Every time he would come out, we would call him.
Yeah,
Dak.
Ricky looks a lot like Dak. I ain't gonna lie. He got the square jaw and everything, bro. It's just funny.
And then, not to mention, we also play ball with a dude that looked like Russ Wilson.
Yeah, my boy Devin looks a lot like
So
Russ.
who won the pick'em last the week before?
I did. Your boy did. Yeah, I've won the last 2 weeks.
Not me.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
I won by.
I tied one. I'm good. I got one in the books.
No, he not good. He not good. It's BRS out here, Boston Red Sox, sir.
You know what it is, baby. Yankees gang. But right now, I'm going for the fighting Phils. I'm going for the fighting Phils.
Oh, I know you got the rocking the Phillies. Hey, did y'all y'all are in the playoffs, aren't y'all? Y'all face against
They just
the
beat
Braves
y'all,
today?
y'all beat the Braves last night.
The Phillies,
beat the
brother,
Braves last
we're in
night.
the NLCS.
Yeah, I'm about to say because I know Harper went crazy, and both his
Castellanos.
home runs, both his home runs that he hit, he looked old boy dead in the face
Oh,
because he
I
was
love
talking
that.
shit.
I
No,
love that.
I think the best thing that I saw in the Phillies playoffs was this.
Blue Jays fan
No,
here,
it's
but
the
rocking for the
ring.
Phillies.
Oh, that shit was cold.
Castellanos? It's a ring finger.
But it looked like a middle finger.
He threw up the ring finger, and they're like, "We can't show that." And it's like, "It wasn't the middle finger."
I heard Harper's pretty good at baseball. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's decent.
Just,
He's
I
pretty
mean,
good.
he only went park 2 times.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good. For any Curb Your Enthusiasm fans out there.
All right, y'all. Well, let's get into these week 6 picks. We're gonna start it off here with going backwards. We're gonna start on Monday night. We have the Chargers at home against the Cowboys. Cowboys are actually a 2.5 point favorite. Over under 50.5. Twiz, I'm pretty sure I know who you got because it's the Cowboys. So, what's everybody else have?
I'm going,
What's up,
I
baby?
think I'm gonna go with the Chargers. Yeah,
You going Chargers over the Cowboys?
Honestly, I'm gonna go with my I have a gut feeling on this one.
Jake does.
Chargers. What do you fucking mean?
Yeah, I do player props, you know what I'm saying? I'll do like alternate player props as well, like, just like plus 50 yards or like plus 30 yards receiving for like a running back or something like that. It's like just little stuff like that. I might do anytime touchdowns. Like one of my boys in one of my leagues every week, he asks us in the group chat, like, who do you think's going to score a touchdown today? And he takes all those and put them on the one parlay for like $1. You know what I'm saying?
Plus 12,069
Yeah, the odds are like fucking insane. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
Because it's every time it's a 10-leg parlay. You know what I'm saying?
Jordan Addison touchdown, Jalen Hurts touchdown, Bijan Robinson touchdown, David Montgomery touchdown. Fucking.
Me and Jake shared. The
Yeah. We're shared with the after the huddle.
I don't got
everything is after the huddle. Just +2. And then Cozy's got his own, and then Twist I don't think Twist has one.
Yeah,
Oh man, Twitter, low key cozy.
All I do is I got IG. If you got IG, come fuck with me. I be lit on there.
Wizzy be real lit on IG.
Hey, I'm pretty sure you guys saw the picture on our podcast today about me. Me and
Bro,
Stan.
Twizzy was so outside.
Oh, I was outside, bro.
He wasn't even outside. He was in the wilderness. He was so outside. He was
I was
in
over there doing
wilderness.
Instagram fans.
wilding, bro.
I was wilding, bro. And
Twist was
then
having fun.
picture, somebody took it and posted it on Twitter. So I don't even know who posted that picture, bro.
All right, y'all. Well, who y'all got in this one? Who y'all got this one? Jared likes the Chargers. Twiz likes the Chargers over the Cowboys as well. Who you got, Cozy? You like the Chargers? I like the Chargers as well, coming off a bye at home. I think the worst thing for them though is that. Too. Okay, yeah. Y'all feel free to post up y'all's picks in the chat too. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep track of all that stuff, so I can even check in the chat at the end of everything and see who wins picks in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Tune in next Friday.
We'll tune in on Tuesday and y'all figure out who won picks in the chat. So, but yeah, I think the Chargers. Now, here's the thing: over under 50.5. Y'all think a high scoring game with the way that the Dallas defense has been playing compared to like what their offense has done?
I'm feeling under.
I think I'm gonna go with Cozy.
Yeah, I was thinking under as well.
47.
Because
They're
the
just still
Cowboys,
kinda-
Dallas can't score outside
breathing
the red
without-
zone.
Trayvon. It still
Yeah.
hurts them. That Trayvon injury still hurts them.
It does.
Okay.
Checking it out.
All right. Moving on to the next game, Sunday night. Obviously, we know what's going to happen in this one. Giants win. Just kidding. Bills at home against the Giants. Yo, the spread in this game is insane. The spread is 15.5.
That's the spread?
Yes, bruh. The
Wait,
spread's
for who?
15 and for the Bills. Like the Bills are favored by 15.5.
And you wanna know
That's
the
crazy.
thing? You want to know the crazy thing, though? Look, they just lost, right? In London. So I do. Who's at home? The Bills?
The Bills are at home.
I got the Bills. I'm just saying. They're coming
But
back.
Josh Allen ain't playing. I mean, not Josh Allen. Daniel Jones ain't playing.
Oh, yeah, for sure, the Bills.
That man's a trap game with no Daniel Jones. A
Who's your backup?
trap game? Yo, this man's crazy.
There you go, Co. It's a trap game for you.
I'm not
Yo.
taking that trap game, brother. That's not the trap game.
Taking that trap game. Oh, man. As much as I want to agree with you, fantasy football, as much as I want to agree with you, I just can't, bruh.
I can't. I
We
hate
are
the Bills.
very, very bad.
You see
Tyrod
the team.
revenge. But if he went up against half the schedule would be a revenge game for him.
No, Tyrod's real revenge game is against the Chargers and their medical team.
Oh, brother.
bro.
I would
That's
throw
not bad.
an intentional grounding towards someone on the sideline and hit someone.
Yeah.
They're
That's
like,
sounds
you look like a
bad.
nurse.
Cheers to that, brother.
If anything,
It's
I was
like-
gonna say 15 points. I thought the line would be 20.
That's crazy though. That's a gang.
That's disrespectful. At that point, I almost feel like it should be a trap game because it's
first
so
and foremost,
fucking.
we should ask you. Where do you think? What do you think the score is going to be?
I think it's probably going to be like 31
Hmm?
to like
14.
10.
Hey, and that's speaking from a Giants fan right now.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
going to be like 31-10.
I respect
And that's like counting Saquon playing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Saquon is playing.
Like if he's
Wait.
not playing,
The
I don't even
Bills,
think we scored a touchdown.
the Bills lost a lot of defensive players too.
Okay,
did.
so
They
I'm gonna
lost
put it like this then,
Milano.
Cozy. That's good. That's good for us. I won't lie, because now their second and third stringers will be going up against our second and third string talent wide receivers. So
Wait,
So-
where
so
did
that-
come from?
I don't know where that comes
Where
from,
the
but
fuck
somebody
did that
disagreed
come
with that.
It like,
You know what I'm
Just-
saying?
Just
it
wait.
like
then
perfectly
balloons might
like
pop
you're
up.
right.
Balloons been popping up randomly for us too. So
That's wild. Hey, I
Yeah,
just want to see Jalen Hyatt go off, bro.
No,
that's what
no.
I'm waiting for.
I just want to see him go the fuck off.
I don't disagree with your shift. I don't disagree with you, but I'm letting you know now. The Giants wide receivers are so bad. I'm telling you, second and third stringers can lock them up. Fantasy football was talking about separation from Jordan Addison earlier. The Giants wide receiver, if you look up like the definition of separation, the Giants are even nowhere close to that. Like they're
As
not
an
even
Eagles
in
fan,
there.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
I
It-
love
it's-
it.
It's
Self-hatred.
terrible, bro. It's terrible. Like
Merry
it's
Christmas
got
to me.
like I know y'all see these games where you're just watching it, and even sometimes I know probably even as a Philly fan, you're just watching us get creamed, and you're like,
It's
oh, I
not
love
good.
it.
Put up a fight.
But thank you. That's what I'm saying. I know even people who aren't our fans are like, bro, do something.
Bro,
It's like with the little stick. Just
when we chose the Seattle game, I was watching that game and I was thinking about you, bro, and I was like, hey, like you know that meme where they poke him with a stick?
That's what Jared just
That's
said.
what Jay was talking about. Yeah,
Do something.
do something, bro. Like it's
I'm thinking the meme from Rocky. Throw in the damn towel.
yeah. So,
Put your
but
mitts up.
so
Fight back.
yeah,
So-
yeah. I think it'll go over 43 and a half. but only because the Bills are going to score a lot of points and the Giants might score like a touchdown, maybe.
But Josh Allen also just loves turning over the ball.
He does. Giants got their first turnovers of the season. Got 3 of them last week against Miami. Don't know how that happened, but
21-26
pick
Bills.
6.
21-26.
Bills.
Whoa.
I got the one.
I had to break the fourth wall here. I had to break the fourth wall here. And that's not going to happen.
I gotta have one bold drunk take a week. This is it.
Bruh, Eagles are 15-4 over the last 10 years. That's fucking insane, bruh. Talking about against the Giants. Yeah, we haven't won in Philly since I think it's been like over a decade since we won in Philly. It's bad. Yeah. Those 15-4 are probably all in Giant Stadium or MetLife.
And it's not going to be good this year.
They're all in the Jet Stadium.
Oh, since we got both teams on here right at once, I know Jacob's reaction, how he felt, but how did y'all feel with the punt return? With
bro, why you got to bring that up? Like I'm already having a bad season. You're just gonna kick me while I'm down, bro. I like the under 44. I like the under 44 as well, fantasy. I like that. I do like the under. But only because I don't think the Giants are going to score a point.
I'll never forget it, bro.
I will never forget that game.
I was on the couch. I remembered,
that game is the reason why to this day I will always watch a game until the score. Even if the score is like a minute left, unless your team is down by like 3 or 4 touchdowns, I will watch it and be like, this game's not over yet. This game is not over. It could be like the Eagles have the ball. There's no timeouts left. We're up by 2. I'm like, it's not over. It's not over. It's not over. There's not over. Like nothing is over till it's over. Till that clock hits 0-0-0, it's not over. And because of that game,
bro, like I remember I was sitting on the couch watching it. I was like, all right, let's see what happened. I was like,
and
all I could remember was, don't kick it to Deshaun. Don't kick it to Deshaun. Right? And I'm looking at it. I'm like, it went to Deshaun. He fumbled it. I was like, oh, fuck. He got it. I was like, oh, shit. He's going to go. I'm on the couch. I'm literally on the couch in the house.
The fumble was like,
no. Bro, after he fumbled it
and then he picks it up.
Picked it up and went. I literally, after we scored, bro, I ran around my whole block right here. I was lit, bro. I was like, no, we didn't.
And then seeing Landry yell at the dude and was like, why'd you kick it to him? I told you not to kick it to him.
But what made it even more sweeter, when I was in high school, I bet my teacher, I don't remember if he was a Giant fan, but I think he was an Eagles hater, and he was like, they're going to beat you. So we bet, and I got burritos for the whole class that day.
I almost said burritos for the whole class.
I walked in the class, everybody was like, good looking. I was like, hey, appreciate the Eagles. Fuck me. That shit was dope, bro. I'll never forget that game.
All right, so, next game we got Jets at home versus the Eagles. Eagles are a 6.5 point favorite. Over under 41. Who y'all got? I mean, obviously, I think y'all like the Eagles in this one.
The Jets are 0-12 against the Eagles all time.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe we're gonna make 0-13 and let's go Birds. I want to say 28-10.
That'd be under 41. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Philly. I don't trust Zach Wilson.
What's the over under?
41.
Low key, I feel like it's gonna be under. We have a lot of injuries. I feel like this is gonna be one of those games where it's like, what the fuck? Like we're all right.
Probably will.
41.
Oh yes, Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th to you as well.
I'll say. I think this might be a game where it's like 31-10.
31.
Or like
it's gonna land. You know, land right around that 41 range.
28-10. It's gonna be one of those games where like we control a lot and then like they'll get a touchdown in the fourth quarter. Or like
the Eagles Jets game.
Yeah, Eagles Jets game.
Yeah. I'll say like 28-14 or 28-10. Birds.
Scooby, y'all. I just
I
seen
think
y'all,
it's I think it's going to be a little bit lower, but I do think that the Eagles find a way to win this game. Um, I do think it's going to be close. I don't think that they're going to cover that 6.5. And I think it's going to go under that 41. I'm thinking more like 24-7. Well,
Okay.
actually, sorry, no, not 24-7. I think it's actually going to be like 17-13. I think
do
it's
you
going to be
think
one of those type of games. I
do
really
you think
do.
Brees Hall goes over 100?
No, hell no. The front of that Eagles defense is too good. I think he'll get about like 60,
I
maybe
know
75.
Jalen Carter is not playing. I think.
Hmm. Jalen Carter not playing might be a big deal. I mean, we'll have to see about how they're gonna
I mean,
fit that in on
they'll-
Sunday, but
they still got Jordan Davis.
true, true, true. But Jalen Carter's been wreaking havoc even as
Yeah,
a rookie so far this year.
yeah.
See what I'm saying? So yeah, see,
Jalen
only
Carter's
allowed
injured though.
62. Yeah. See, only 62 per game. I said he was going to get about 60, maybe 75. If Jalen Carter's injured, he might get closer to that 75. Yeah, might get closer to that 75 range. Fletcher Cox is back, which is big for them as well. That is huge. So, but I do think that this is going to be like maybe like if they do beat the spread, it's literally going to be by that half point. It'll be like 20-13.
I'm not opposed to that.
I think that their defense is still really good, and y'all's offense is really good. That's going to be the matchup of the night, to be honest with you.
Sauce Gardner's questionable.
Oof.
He's
Really?
questionable too as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sauce is questionable.
Slay's
And I believe
out. Carter
I
out.
saw
somebody
Slay
Fletcher's
was
in.
out.
They have somebody else out too in over there
The
as well.
O line, Vera or some shit
Barrett
like that.
Tucker.
Yeah, Vera Tucker.
Vera Tucker, yeah.
So
All right. Well,
It's a mix of injuries on both sides.
I like Corkland over 25.5 receive. Conklin. Is that the
Yeah,
tight end for
that's
the Jets?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's not
Yeah,
a
the
that's not a
Jets-
bad one.
No, because I think the tight ends are going to come in a lot.
I th-
in
and
this
and
game.
that's that. Yeah, I think that they're gonna try and establish run, but it's gonna kind of slow down, and they're gonna have to rely on Zach Wilson. So I
That's not
I
gonna
definitely
be good.
like that 27.5 receiving for Conklin.
That's not like crazy either. That's not like a high number. It's a very doable
Mhm.
number.
Yeah, it's only 28. So I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 28 yards. That could be literally 2 catches.
That's 2
3
good
catches.
passes.
shit.
Yeah,
it
that
could be
two,
one. It
two,
could be
3
one
good
pass.
passes. It
That's
could
2
be. It
third
could be.
down passes.
But all right, well, let's move it on to a game that I think is a little bit more distributed here. We got the Rams at home against the Cardinals. Rams are a 7-point favorite. Over under in this game's 48.5. Money line odds are plus 265 for the Cardinals, minus 330 for the Rams. That's the biggest discrepancy outside of one game this week. Who do y'all got?
Rams.
Rams.
I think the Rams finally get that one in there. I think they get it.
They got Cooper Cup back.
Yeah, Cooper
Yeah.
played good against
Definitely huge.
us. He still had 100 and some yards. Puka played good against us, so I think they play good. I think they win.
I think I'm gonna go with the Rams because, like y'all are saying, Puka and Cooper. That's just a hard tandem to cover right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I mean, Puka leads the league in catches for rookies, I believe.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think yeah, catches, yeah.
He's top. I think he's like top 5 in yards right now, receiving yards as of now.
That's wild.
But that also takes a test to Coop not being there. And now they found, you know what I mean? So
Yeah. Now they found another option outside of Cooper. So
And the Beast too. I'll be honest. I don't think he's going to run well on this game either. I think they're going to have to throw the ball. Something they not back to the game is what is Pratt going to do this weekend. Yeah, it's possible, but I think they're going to throw the ball more. I don't think they're going to run a lot with Williams.
No, I think
Especially now that you got cut back, you're more healthy. I think that they're going to try to get back to the formula that they had when they won the Super Bowl, and that wasn't running the football. That was passing with Matt Stafford to Cooper Kupp when he won that Triple Crown. You know what I'm saying? When he did all, like that was a huge deal. So
I still can't believe I got that trade with that year.
yeah, they're gonna try to get back to that type of football, I think. However, this is a division game, and the Cardinals are gonna play them like it's a division game.
of course.
So over under in this one was 48.5. I do think it goes over. I think this is going to be like a 31-24 type of game.
It's going to be interesting.
And it's going to be the Rams way. I think it lands exactly on the spread. Do not bet this unless it's money line. I think that spread is exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be -7. Rams way. That's going to be the win. I would not bet on it unless you want to do over under. And in that case, I would go over. So, but
The
all right.
Cardinals defense isn't that good.
Passing wise, yes,
With
But-
Cooper Kupp and Nakua.
exactly. But that's why I said that they have a good run defense. They really do.
Mhm.
But their secondary outside of Buda Baker ain't shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why I think that
28-10.
10. No, that offense is playing better than that. I'm telling you, that offense is
Cardinals?
playing better than that. Yeah, the
Josh
Cardinals. Josh Dobbs been slinging it this year.
28-13. All right.
Oh, here he goes with the 13.
Don't pull my arm. Don't pull my arm.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you that Rams defense is solid, but it's not great.
Oh, it's not great, but I think the Cardinals' offense is solid, but it's not great.
True. I mean, we'll see. I think Marquise Brown catches a touchdown.
I'm not against that. I'm not against that.
He's my guy of the week. That's like nobody's like looking towards. So it's like if you want good odds on a touchdown, I think he's going to get a touchdown this week.
I guess
So, all right. Well, let's move it on then. We got a few more games down this list. We got Buccaneers at home against the Lions. I think this is a really good game.
that might be the week in my eyes.
It's a 3-point game, 3-point favored by the Lions, so they got -3. Over under in this game's 42.5. It's one of the closest games on this list this week. Who do y'all got?
Who is it?
Code. Let's start off with Jared. Jared, tell me what you got.
Who is it again?
You got the Buccaneers at home against the Lions. Lions are a 3-point favorite.
I'm taking the Lions. I like the Lions.
Who you got, Cozy?
Jared Goff's got to show up on the road.
I want to say Lions. I feel like this is going to be one of those games where like the Lions should win. So the Bucks are going to win cuz it's going to be like it's going to be one of those like 27-28 type games.
27,
I want to go
It's gonna be
with
tight.
my gut, but I think the Lions are going to win, but I should go with my gut and I'll just say Bucks.
Yeah. So
every
who
time
you going with?
Don't go with my gut, I lose.
So you going with the Bucks?
I'm going to go with the Bucks.
Okay, Twiz, who you got over there?
I think it's going to be so close though. It's going to be one of those bullshit
Yeah,
games
who we
where
got?
like
What is it?
You got Buccaneers at home against the Lions. Lions are a 3-point favorite.
I like Aiden Hudson so much. I like that boy. I'm going Detroit, bro. I'm going Detroit.
Yeah.
I got
Um,
Let's go
as
Sam Laporta.
as much as I like the Lions in this game, I gotta agree with Cozy. I think this is kind of like you got the Bucks coming out of their bye week. They're prepared for this game, and Lions are hot. And what happens if they falter? You know what I'm saying? Like they've been playing with the lead most of the time that they've had the season so far, outside of their one loss.
It feels
So
And then there's two things right now. St. Brown, I think, is banged up a little bit.
That's also a big thing.
And then I feel like if you shut down Laporta, there goes your passing game. I think because Laporta is a big key factor.
Yeah, so I actually like the Bucks in this one. I like them for them to win at home. It's gonna knock back the Lions down a little bit, and it'll get them straight for them to play next week. But I think that they're 42.5. I actually think it's gonna go under. Josh Reynolds over 31.5.
I like that.
Is that receiving or is he the running one
He's
that comes out of the backfield?
He's the receiver.
Yeah,
He's the receiver. Okay, yeah, I like that then. Yeah, I like that.
It seems like he's like one of the targets that he had.
Now here's a question. Here's a question, Fantasy Football Addict, that I wanted you to get a little word on it. When is a good week to start Jameson Williams?
Never. Week 1 next year.
I think we lost Jake for a second, but I mean, I got him on.
My joke was so funny.
It was so good. It cut his feet.
Knocked him out.
But I gotta play Jameson at some point because like he's been on IR for me. Fantasy football said 24. He said next year basically. So he was right, Cozy. So next year.
Yeah.
About.
But it's just with injuries and the suspensions, it's just like one thing after another for him. So like it's kind of hard. But who do y'all got? Y'all got Detroit?
No, I got Bucks. Me and
you
got Bucks.
Jake
Okay, my bad.
Me and Jake got Bucks. I just think, like I said, the Lions are not a bad team by any means. I like them, obviously to make the playoffs, but I feel like the Lions are one of those teams where like they're gonna lose some games, and it's gonna be some like what the fuck games, like like they should beat the Bucks. They should beat the Bucks, but like it's gonna be one of those games where like the Ravens and the Steelers. The Ravens should have beat the Steelers, but at the end of the game, you're like, what the fuck? How did the Steelers win? I think it's gonna be like that. Like it's gonna be close, back and forth, bullshit, and then like the Lions kick a field goal to win, and it's like, all right, what the fuck? Or like Lions kick a field goal with like 2 minutes, 2:45 left. Baker turns the ball over. You know what I mean? Like something like that. Like it's gonna be one of those like bullshit games, but like I think the Bucks are gonna win. I mean, I said Lions kick a field goal. I meant Bucks kick a field goal.
Yeah, no, I have Williams on my lineup. I'm not dealing with buys so much. I'm just trying to figure out when is he going to fit into this offense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I drafted him like late rounds. You know what I mean? So like I didn't really give up much for him, but at the same time, I'm just trying to figure out if he's a diamond in the rough or if he's just somebody I can let go. You know?
Are you talking about how small his hands are, or
I wonder how the Steelers ever win a game. They win a game because of their defense. That's how they win games.
Everybody just fucks with him because of how small his hands are.
Yeah, that's how they win games. All right, so let's move it on. We have another close favored game. We have the Patriots going into Vegas to face the Raiders. The Raiders are a 2.5-point favorite. Over under in this one's 41.5, really low. I like the Raiders in this one. I don't think the Patriots are going to have a good season. I think they're still destined to lose more games, and this is one of them. I think after what happened last weekend with Devontae Adams basically being a decoy, I think he goes off. I think he goes absolutely crazy. I mean, like 7 catches over 120 and a touchdown. He's going to go nuts.
I mean, that's exactly how
I'd hold for 2 more weeks. Okay, that's not a bad idea. After that, like instinct.
I'm weak, but no, I agree with you on that one, bro. Because like we don't have Gonzalez anymore. We don't have Gonzalez no more to actually cover him up and everything. Yeah, it's very fucking frustrating. I know.
Hey, I feel the same way, but we haven't scored an offensive touchdown since week 2 against the Arizona Cardinals.
I think after last week, we are now 70-something and 3
Damn.
on points scored on us.
Yo, what? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
you said it, but like I was like, that's a made up number.
That's a huge discrepancy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. Because you got to think, we had the Dallas game that put up 30 on us. We had last week that was, with the Saints, that's 30-something total. That's what,
Eesh.
60-something total?
Eesh.
Yeah.
Eesh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bad.
That
All I
is-
gotta
that
say
is bad.
is, all I
You
gotta
have
say
more
is
time to lose.
if we fumble, yeah, exactly. If we lose this game, like we fumble the game away like we did last time against the fucking Raiders, I think me and Mac are probably just. I think me and Mac are throwing hands. Like they're
Okay.
I'm,
Well, who do you got? Who do you got?
I'm gonna go with the Raiders strictly because of what you were talking about. Because we have nobody that can cover Gonzalez. I mean, nobody that can cover Devontae Adams.
Adams. Yeah.
Josh-
Nobody's gonna. Josh Jacobs
Even
gonna
if
have a field day.
Yeah, yeah. Josh Jacobs would have a fucking field day, which is great because I have him on fantasy also.
So do I.
I mean, it sucks to say, but I mean, god damn it. But we're missing like almost half the team right now on injury. We got no Judon, no Christian Gonzalez. Matt Jones is questionable as not even injury.
If anything, you might do better with no Mac Jones.
Yeah.
What's Zappy?
I've heard talks about Cunningham coming in.
Ooh, bold
Yeah.
strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Yeah, I hope. Let's see. I hope so. I mean, fuck, but I don't think he will.
I hope so.
But-
Honestly, I want to see. I'm
I
just
mean,
sick.
there-
Well, who you got,
I love
Cozy?
watching Patriots lose. I just hate seeing Mac Jones play.
Who do you got, Cozy?
Raiders.
You got the
Tom Brady's giving all the Belichick secrets right now to Josh McDaniels. And Josh McDaniels even has Raiders. Wait, is Jimmy G starting?
Yeah.
Okay, Raiders.
Who you got over there, Twist?
I'm going with the Raiders.
Suspense.
And watch,
All right.
watch. We all the one time we all picked the same team against New England, they win the game.
I was about
Why?
to say, watch 17-14 Patriots are gonna be like, what the
It's gonna be a very low scoring game. I think this is
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
go under 41.5.
Oh yeah,
They
I
got
wouldn't
J.C.
put-
Jackson back.
yeah. I wouldn't even. He's probably gonna end up covering Devontae.
He's gonna have
Devontae's gonna kill him.
Yeah,
He's already
Uh,
killed him when he was on the Chargers.
I'd
Yeah.
much rather JC. I'd much rather JC over fucking Miles Bryant. I can't stand Miles Bryant.
No Juju. Who else gonna? Juju doesn't catch him anyways. Fuck Juju.
Yeah, exactly. Because
You
we don't
talking
have no
bitch.
Juju's gone. Demario Douglas is gone. He's on concussion. I'm hoping Keyshawn Boutte gets in finally again.
Don't say Henry.
And Kendrick Bourne.
No.
Kendrick Bourne.
Ah,
There's issues between Henry and Mac Jones right now. So like I don't even think
Is
he's
there
getting
really?
the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen more Jaceki.
What?
Yeah,
Wait, what happened with Henry and Mac?
Apparently he just he's missing him on throws and everything, and just apparently Henry's just fed up with it. Apparently.
Yeah.
So,
I would be too.
I don't blame. Yeah, exactly.
why not?
It is what it is.
Yep.
All
Yeah,
right.
well, that's how.
Well, let's go to another game here that probably, you know, what's sad is I think the
You
the
might
difference
too.
in the money line odds between the Bills and the Giants game is actually more than this game, and that's actually sad to me. The Dolphins are at home against the Patriots.
Panthers.
Dolphins are minus 14 favorite. Over unders 47.5. Money line over here is minus 1100 for the Dolphins, plus 700 for the Panthers.
Jesus Christ.
Dolphins by a lot.
I'm gonna take Miami by 10.
Jaceki might get traded. Yeah, I could see him
Yeah.
getting traded.
I'm gonna go
They,
Dolphins.
they need offensive linemen.
Oh yeah, we need everything right now. Offensive
Yeah,
line,
everything.
receivers,
Really.
quarterback.
Yeah.
I
Welcome
wouldn't
to
say
the
running
Life
back.
of the Giants fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean the Dolphins in this one I think is pretty easily is definitely the pick.
Daniel said the Panthers are a dangerous team because they have no win, so they play harder. That was so cute for you to say, but we all know the fucking Panthers are hot garbage.
First half, 24.5 total points. What's the over under this one? 24.5, so they at least have to score 25. 25 first half points.
That's tough.
I'm going to say no. I would say under that, but only because I don't think that the Panthers are going to score much. Like, yes,
Yeah.
the Dolphins defense is not really great,
Panthers suck.
but the Panthers, they're not good. I think Adam Thielen might have a good game because that's who seems to have the most chemistry with Bryce Young right now. So if you have like an over under on like first half Thielen receptions, that 21-6 by the half. See, I don't think it's going to be 6 at all. I think it's going to be like 21-0,
Ooh.
21-3 maybe. Like that's I don't think that's going to be over that. That's just me though.
By half?
By the halftime, yeah.
Yeah, I think 20. What was it? 20. Or what did you
Because
say?
the Panthers defense has a lot of speed on it. We've talked about that a lot of times, Jared, about how that Panthers defense is really sideline to sideline, a lot of lateral quickness, a lot of speed on the defensive end. So it's going to be interesting to see how their speed matches up with Miami.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
But yeah, I think that this is an easy one with the Dolphins. What about you, Twiz?
Yeah, I'm going Dolphins all day.
You going Dolphins? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Dolphins on that one.
Now the over under here is 47.5. Do y'all think that goes over that?
Nah, because I think it's gonna be Dolphins scoring all the points.
I think Dolphins are going to be the ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it goes over 47.5 either.
Nah.
So,
Oh, there you are, Peter.
Okay, my cousin just sent me.
I was
Marcus
like, what?
Peters.
Panthers can pep in the
like-
middle of the field. They can move the ball. I don't disagree with that, but their defense. I mean, their offensive receivers outside of Thielen, they don't really have anybody. Mingo hasn't came along like they had hoped. You know, he's not terrible, but he's not where they want him to be, obviously. And you got Hayden Hurst over there at tight end, which is he's not bad, but he's not, elite in my eyes as a tight end. So outside of that, like, how are they going to score?
They're
Bill
not.
showed exactly how to do that. I don't disagree, but the talent level of the Bills is like up here, and the talent level of the Panthers is here. And while I do agree that a scheme can change that, the moment that the defense makes adjustments, it's not. What is the offense going to do after that? Like, are they talented enough to adjust to the adjustments? I don't think they are.
No.
From the coaching down. I don't think Frank Reich is a bad coach. He's not a terrible coach, but I just don't see the Panthers really doing much of anything. It's going to be a lot like the Giants game. As long as Tua doesn't turn the ball over, they're not going to score. And then on top of that, with the Bills, considering like the Bills and the Dolphins are a rivalry game. That's a division game. So they're gonna play top tier every single week time they play each other.
Yep.
Panthers just suck.
What he said, they're really bad. They're really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't have a bad point either. Like as far as like with the scheme of doing things, I totally understand that, but I just don't think that their talent level is going to be enough for them. Thielen's going to have a good game. I do think that. So like if you got like a Thielen thing.
Thielen,
with
89 yards, 1 touchdown.
I think
Carolina
he
can't
gets.
get enough-
I think he
Go
gets over 75. I was just saying. I think he gets over 75.
Carolina can't get the first overall pick this year, can they? Because they traded.
No,
it
because
away,
they traded away to Chicago. So now if
Sorry.
Chicago does bad and they do bad, they'll have the 1 and the 2.
How Am I tripping? How did the Panthers trade away their first round pick?
They traded the one last year and then the one that like coming up for the next season in order to move up from where they were at to number
'Cause
one
they-
and draft Bryce Young.
They were 10, I believe.
Yeah,
they traded DJ Moore and the first.
Yeah, and 2 first. Yeah, DJ Moore and 2 first.
More.
Oh my god, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
What idiots. How do you trade all that and trade up and get a midget quarterback? Unbelievable.
Because you're trying to swing for the fences for a franchise quarterback, man.
You swang for the fences with the bat that you win at the carnival, brother. Like, what do you
That's bad.
with a wiffle ball bat? You swung for the fences, brother. You're
All right. All right, we're gonna swing through a few of these real quickly. We got Browns at home against the 49ers. 49ers are a 9.5 point favorite. Over under in this one's 35.5. Very low scoring.
Yeah,
The-
no Deshaun Watson.
No Deshaun
Taking
Watson
the Niners.
again?
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
That's what I was just seeing. That's what I was looking at on Twitter. No Deshaun Watson.
Speaking
Oh,
of
man.
Deshaun Watson, they don't know when he's coming back.
Nope. So Niners, all of us. All right, next.
Next one.
Straight out.
Bears at home against the Vikings.
Minnesota.
Vikings are a 3.5 point favorite. Over under is 44.
You know what?
Bears.
There's no Khalil Herbert.
The Bears.
There's no Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, wait.
It's like cancels out each one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should, but it
I'm
does.
gonna go tie.
No, I'm gonna go Bears in this one. I think their offense is pretty explosive.
If you go
when
tie
it-
and they get a tie, I'm done. No more picks ever again. I'm fucking done.
Who you got in this one, Twist? Bears, Vikings. Bears are at home.
I'm gonna go Vikings.
Oh,
I'm gonna
is
go
it the
Vikings.
Vikings?
I'm gonna go Vikings.
Okay, I like it.
No Chase
Okay.
Claypool.
Next we got the
I can see it.
Texans. The Texans at home against the Saints. Saints are a 1.5 point favorite. Over under in this one's 42.5. Cozy, who do you got?
Tank Dell's in concussion protocol.
Fields over 51.5 rushing. I like that. I like that a
Who
lot.
was in concussion?
I
Tank
like
Dell.
All right, he doesn't affect it for me anyways.
No. I like that. I like the money line for Houston.
I
Taking
want to
Houston money
say
line.
Saints, but
They are playing at home, I believe.
No, they're in Houston.
Oh, okay.
ooh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say Texans.
You can say Texans.
Texans by a
Got you,
field goal.
Twist.
I'm with Coves.
So everybody's Texans over here.
I can take them.
He's taking the Texans.
I think we all Texans, right?
I think Texans. Take 'em.
Psych! I'm taking the Saints on y'all asses. I do like the Texans, but I think the Saints defense is gonna shut down that passing game a little bit, especially the
Yeah.
running game. It's gonna slow them down. Rookie Q. I think this is a game where it's gonna show that CJ Stroud's a rookie. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we haven't seen that game from him yet. He's been playing pretty well for the most part, but I think this is gonna be the game where they're gonna show he's a rookie.
I'm not against
But,
that. Like I agree with that, but like that's why I'm torn.
If
like, I do
Cam
think the
Jordan's not
Saints-
playing, that might be a totally different story.
Oof. Cam Jordan not playing though.
Ooh, no,
Ooh.
you're staying with Saints. You pick Saints. You're staying with them.
Oh, I stay with my pick. I'm just saying.
No
that is
changey
tough.
backies. No changey backies.
No changing
take
backies.
You're done.
All right. Well, we got another good one. I think. We got the Jaguars at home in an AFC battle against the Colts.
No Anthony Richardson.
No Anthony Richardson. Jaguars are a 4.5-point favorite. They played week 1. It's a really tough battle in Indianapolis. If anybody remembers that one. What's it called though? Over under, and this one's 44.5.
Shout out Gardner Himshoe. Jags winning.
Jags
Yeah, this
winning.
is a revenge. This is a revenge game for Minshew.
Who you got over there, Twiz?
Where they playing at?
They're playing in Jaguar in Jacksonville.
When are y'all gonna get JT off a snap count, bro?
Let's go, Dougie P.
Okay. So we got the Jags, 2 Jags. What about you, Jared? Who you got?
I'm going with the Jags.
You going with the Jags? I'm actually agreeing with fantasy here. I like the Colts money line. I think Gardner Minshew revenge game, like you said. They played really tough. Minshew only played a little bit of that game when Anthony Richardson went down, I think, in the first game. Or did he go down at all in the first one? He went down in the second one. So, yeah.
Speaking of
Jags coming home from a 2 games. Yeah.
the jet
In
lag we talked
London.
about.
I do like the Colts in this one as an upset. I think that's like my upset of the week, really.
Okay, that's fair.
Ooh,
It's a divisional game, so you never know with those.
Yeah.
that's fair.
Okay. Next we got Falcons at home against the Commanders. Falcons are actually a 2.5-point favorite. Over under 42.5. Who you like? Winners top of the division in that Jags Colts game. Yeah, no, I think the Colts are going to take it. I do. I think the Colts they've been very surprising this year, especially with their run game.
You think Indies could?
I don't
You
like
think
any of
Indies
them.
could win the division?
No,
you still think
no, I
Jags
don't. I still think the Jags will, but I do think that Indy wins this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what game are we on?
We're doing
Commanders.
Falcons Commanders. Falcons are at home, 2.5-point favorite. Over under 42.5.
This one's
Atlanta's
tough.
Atlanta's got a solid defense.
I'm gonna go Falcons.
Yeah, Atlanta's defense is solid.
But I do like Sam Howell.
And the Niners. I mean, the Commanders have a good defense too. Their line is pretty good.
Their defense has been
Jacobs-
terrible this year.
Their line is good.
Their line
And
is
then I
good,
think-
yes.
Just the line.
Yeah, Jake
And they
been
got scary
preaching it
territories.
all season basically about their D line.
Yeah, their D line is really good, but outside of their D line, they're not good at linebacker. They're not good at safety. Their corners are really young.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Falcons.
Yeah, and their offensive line is terrible. Just like fantasy said, Sam Howell's is on pace to be sacked 100+ times.
Oh yeah.
Russell
Yeah.
Wilson hit his 500th sack on
you
Thursday.
beat me to it, Coz. You beat me to it.
He is
Shit,
disgusting.
what are you doing?
Me?
Yes.
You like this cowlick in my hair?
Activities.
Activities.
Activities. I hate you. So,
We all picking Falcons.
I actually like the Commanders in this one.
Of course you
I was
do.
gonna say,
I've-
I was gonna say,
last
I
week-
was gonna go Washington too.
Yeah, I like Washington in this one only because I think that Eric Bieniemy is just starting to find a groove with this offense,
okay.
and they're gonna score. They're gonna score. I don't think that the Falcons are gonna be able to keep up with Washington scoring.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
That's a fair assumption.
Okay.
So
That's a pick where I'm like not like against the Commanders winning, but it's like one of those like just you have to pick. All right, Falcons.
Yeah.
I could go either way.
I
okay,
agree on that
next we got the Ravens going into Tennessee. I think this is the last game. Yeah, it is. Last game. We got the Ravens going into Tennessee to face the
London.
Titans.
It
Is this
a
a London game?
London game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, London game.
It's the Europe game, brother.
It's the Europe game.
Over under in this one's 41 and a
I don't know if
half.
it's in Germany or not.
I think this
I know.
one might be the Germany game.
Is it? Yeah, it's the Deutsch game. The Deutsch game. Yeah.
This dude.
You guys know how to say hospital in German?
No, but I have a feeling you do.
Krankenhaus.
What?
It's Krankenhaus. Krankenhaus.
Crank in the house.
It's German. That's now you know.
Now you know.
Are
And
you-
knowing is half the
are you-
battle.
Are you part German?
No.
No.
You just call me a Nazi.
No.
I'm 1% Ashkenazi Jewish, according to my 23andMe DNA thing.
Oh, you did
23andMe.
So I'm not. I'm getting there on the whole bank thing, but I'm learning baby steps.
Baby said.
Excuse me.
Bro, I think we all tired of shit right now, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Jared, who do you like in this one? Titans, Ravens.
I'm going with the Ravens.
Going with the Ravens in Germany, London, wherever they are, across the pond.
Across the pond somewhere.
All right. What about you, Twiz? Who you like?
I think I'm gonna go Ravens.
Okay, who you like over there?
The game's in London.
Game is in London. Okay, so it is in
I
London.
like the Allies to beat the Nazi party. No, I'm just kidding.
Uh,
I think I'm gonna go Titans on this one, just because I think the Ravens are a better team overall, but like better defensively, better quarterback, but like their weapons are just so ass, and the time difference and the lag is gonna fuck with them more. And I think the Titans are gonna just have a better team that day.
Speaking of the Titans, Coz and Jake know this, but Twist, listen to this. So I just got rid of Derrick Henry and Mike Evans for Devontae Adams.
Steal.
yeah, that's a good trade. I thought that was a good trade too.
I'm gonna try to trade Henry in my other league. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to do that right now.
I like the Ravens in this one. I actually like them to beat the spread too. I think I said last week that
Is D-Hop playing?
Yeah, I got
D-Hop
D-Hop in one of my leagues, I think.
No changey backies.
I'm taking the Ravens to win this one.
Yeah, I'm taking the Ravens.
I think it's going to go under 41.5. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. Low scoring game. But
Yeah, I can see it definitely being a low scoring game.
I want
Just
to see
poor performance all around.
I want to see Zay Flowers put up 100 yards finally.
You have him, don't you?
I have him, but he hasn't been in one of my lineups yet.
He ain't done
Oh,
shit.
I mean, I liked him coming out of the draft. That's why I got him. But I mean, in my keeper league, I'm probably gonna end up keeping him, depending on how many people we have.
Oh, okay.
all right, guys. Well, all right. Well, before we head out, give me one fantasy starter this week. That's not like a guarantee guy who people might be able to place in a flex or something. Who y'all like?
You want to go first, Jake?
I like Gabe Davis against the Giants.
Mm.
I like I think Diggs. They're gonna focus heavy on Diggs, especially defensively, and I think Davis is gonna have a lot of opportunities to rack in a lot of yards this week. So I like Gabe Davis this week.
Not bad.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Jacoby Myers.
Kobe Myers.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of attention on Devontae Adams with whatever corner we have available to cover him. And
Gabe Davis 4 games in a row with a touchdown. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's playing well this year. So I like him this week.
I think Jacoby's finally settling into that offense. And he's doing the dirty work for that. Devontae's not doing. And this is exactly why we should have kept fucking Jacoby Myers instead of signing Juju for the same damn contract.
I do like Jacoby.
Yeah.
Because I got him in my fantasy, and he be doing work for me.
Yep.
That boy goes nitty gritty. I mean, I low-key even like Evan Ingram.
You like Evan
Okay.
Ingram this week? That's not a bad option.
You know what I mean? Because he's on my flex as well, and I kind of like him on the against the Colts. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I got him in one of my tight end leagues.
Kind of like that. I think he might do something right there.
All right, who you got?
Who you
Crazy?
got, Coach?
Who the
Josh
Bucks play
Downs.
again?
That's not about Alex. He's actually available in one of my leagues.
Yeah, I
I
heard.
think
I
he's
heard.
available in all my leagues.
Yeah, I think he is too. For me. But I heard with Gardner being in, Josh Down gets a lot of targets.
He caught all of his targets last week. And he's like
Yeah.
6 for 6.
I think Rashad White for the Bucks. I think he's gonna have a
Rashad
good
White?
game. I think he's gonna have a good
Yeah.
game against the Lions.
That's not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick.
That's me.
I might throw in David Montgomery in there too.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was gonna say him, but I thought that was like a given.
Well, I wouldn't really. Yeah, I look at him more as a guarantee, especially with Gibbs down now. He's gonna get a lot more touches.
It's cracking, Mitch.
Yo, what's up, man? What's up, Mitch?
What's up, Kovsky? How you doing, brother?
But
How
yeah,
much- Ooh.
Montgomery's a lock. Yeah, Montgomery's definitely a lock. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was saying. Like, I think he's more of a guaranteed type of guy. I think with Mike Williams going down, look to start seeing for Quentin Johnston to start getting some looks. Everybody was like, "Oh, well, he hasn't really done much all season," and he's behind Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and Josh Palmer. Like, he's the fourth
Yep.
option there. He's not even the third. So
Yep.
now he'll start to get more looks being the third option. So I expect him to do something.
What do y'all think about this trade? Montgomery and Nakua for Derrick Henry and Calvin Ridley.
Are you getting Derrick Henry?
No.
No.
Oh,
He's
okay.
giving away Calvin Ridley
And Derrick
and
Henry.
Derrick Henry for
Montgomery and
Nakua
Nakua.
and Montgomery and Nakua. Whew.
I sent it.
Fantasy says no. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
I
that's kinda
ain't gonna
hard,
lie. I probably wouldn't take that. If I was looking at it, I wouldn't take that.
You wouldn't as a Derrick Henry and Calvin Ridley owner?
No, as a Montgomery Puka owner, I would look at it and be like, well, look at it, think about it like this. Puka's playing well, even with Cup in the lineup.
And then so is Montgomery.
Montgomery's playing well and is going to get more looks now because Gibbs is down.
Well, I'm trading him. I'm trading away Henry and Ridley with the hopes that he might be like, oh, Derrick Henry's Derrick Henry.
I feel that.
Maybe.
I sent it. He might not accept it, but whatever. I sent it.
I mean, people do ride on names. So
Bro, people send some crazy trades. I got a trade like a week ago. Dude was like, "Look, I'll give you Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier for Breece Hall and CeeDee Lamb."
Whoa.
What are you, stupid?
Yeah, I was like, "Bro, come on!" Like,
At least take out the Algier and add something else to sweeten it up.
that's what I'm saying. Like, give me some kind of receiver because I like Bijan Robinson over Breece Hall as a running back, but you got to give me some kind of receiver on the back end.
Jake, I've told you this before, Jake, but this is still one of my favorite trades this year.
Yeah, this man got the fuck.
That-
This is what he was
year.
doing. This is
That
what he was doing. Oh my god.
Oh.
This was Cooper
Jesus.
Kupp's. This is Cooper Kupp's Triple Crown year, and I got him for Dalvin Cook.
Wow.
God damn.
And look when he got him too, November 30th. Like this is like towards the end of the season
Where
after
he started
Cooper
heating
Kupp.
up.
Yeah, when Cooper Kupp had already had like a lot of yards, but Dalvin Cook was also playing well. And then like the very next week after that trade goes through, Dalvin Cook got hurt. And I was like, yo, what a fucking trade.
Colorado's beating Stanford right now, 13-0.
Damn.
That's crazy, dog.
Or my
Yeah,
bad,
we know
14-0.
we know about Tajay too because we seen him in Tulane down here in Louisiana.
Yeah.
So we know about Tajay.
Well, with that being shared, boys.
Yep, that is
It's
it
bedtime
all.
for the kid.
Yeah, I gotta get to bed myself.
I'm
All
Got-
right,
outta
y'all
here.
boys.
I
Kids
appreciate
got
y'all,
stuff
man.
early. All right, y'all.
Man.
All
All
right,
right,
y'all. Thank y'all, everybody, for coming in, chatting it up. Everybody on all the guests. Thank you, Cozy Twist, for coming on, making the picks. I'll get everybody's picks in chat,
Okay.
and we'll get it cracking. We'll figure it out for the end of for next stream on Tuesday. For us after the huddle, we appreciate everybody coming in, chatting it up, comments. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff they do on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, where we're at right now. So, yeah, we appreciate it, and see y'all Tuesday.